In this video, Engyoji Temple, Himeji Castle, and Koko-en Garden. Our day started with breakfast at the hotel. Then it was a quick 30-minute bullet train ride from Osaka to Himeji Station. When we exited the station and Himeji Castle was immediately visible straight ahead, but we weren't going there just yet. We were going to Engyoji Temple first. Right across the street from the north exit of Himeji Station is a bus center. At the ticket office, you can buy a ticket combo which will save you some money. The combo ticket includes a round-trip bus rides from Himeji Station to Mount Shoshizan, as well as a round-trip ticket from the Ropeway to Mountaintop Station. Himeji Castle is one of the bus stops on the return trip, so you can use it to get there as well. A short 25-minute bus ride takes you to Mount Shosha, where there was this fun sign showing the highlights of the area, including that it was a filming site for The Last Samurai. We used our combo ticket and rode the Ropeway up to the Mountaintop Station. After briefly taking in the view, we walked a short distance to a small bus stop. You can walk to the temple, but we wanted to make it to the castle afterwards, and didn't want to be rushed at Engyoji, so we opted for a bus. Soon we arrived at the main hall of Engyoji. Across from it were a few shops where we grabbed a small meal. We had soba, rice balls, and a cup of matcha with a little Halloween themed treat. We weren't going to the main hall just yet. Instead, we continued down the pathway to the left of the steps. There were rows of small statues lining parts of the path. We continued along, taking in the shrines and ancient structures along the way. After a 5-minute walk, we arrived at the Mitsu no Do, or Three Halls, whose origins date back to the 1400s. I love this stuff and spent some time wandering around checking out the details of historic wood structures. In the middle hall is a small museum, but photography wasn't allowed there. You can get a view from a different perspective out on the second floor though, and get a much closer look at some of the architectural details and amazing joinery. We explored the wooded pathways of the temple complex, taking in the peaceful nature and various historic structures. At the end of the grounds is Kaizendo, which has roots going back as far as 1007, though the current one we're seeing today was built in 1673. It was now time to check out Engyoji's main hall. The main hall stands high above you and has quite a presence. Ascending the steps, you really do feel like you're climbing up to a special spiritual place. It was originally built in 970, but burnt down in 1921. In 1933, it was faithfully rebuilt to what we see today. We headed back down the mountain, riding the ropeway, and took the bus to the most famous site in the area, Himeji Castle. Himeji is Japan's most famous castle and one of the country's first UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It began as a fort in 1333 and was expanded multiple times, before being completely rebuilt in the early 1600s. It's especially notable as it has never been rebuilt like most other Japanese castles. Crossing the bridge over the moat and walking through the Otoman Gate, you arrive at an expansive field with the White Castle visible in the distance. After purchasing your ticket, you enter the castle grounds and follow the winding path through stone walls and feudal defensive structures. Soon, you'll enter the main keep. What sets Himeji Castle apart to me is the interior. Since it was never rebuilt, you get to experience what the inside of a feudal Japanese castle was actually like. Other Japanese castles like Osaka have traditional exteriors, but the interiors are modern museums. As you ascend the castle, you get great views of the grounds, the city, and castle details from the various windows. After making it to the top and getting the best views, you wind your way down and out to the courtyard where you can get clear full shots of the castle. After that, we made our way out of the castle grounds. Our next stop was Koko-en Garden, which was right next door to Himeji Castle. A covered walkway led us to a beautiful pond with koi, a waterfall, a guest house, and stone bridges and walkways across the water. Koko-en is actually 9 gardens within a garden. It's not that large, but it's definitely worth a visit if you're going to Himeji Castle. After exploring the different gardens of Koko-en, we walked back to Himeji Station, getting one final shot of the castle lit up in the evening before taking the train back to our hotel in Osaka. Next time, we'll be exploring Osaka. Hope to see you there!